Hey guys, I'm Greg. Welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Let's go see what's in the fridge today, guys. Hey everybody, welcome to Gregsbeerreviews today. Thanks so much for stopping by. Today's beer, Hot Butcher for the World Blizzard of 67. I was around in 67. I was 10 years old at 67. But I don't remember a blizzard in 67. Not to mean that it didn't happen. It could have happened. I don't remember. I was 10 years old. And I'm an old fart now, so I don't remember. I remember 64 being a big snow year, but I don't remember 67. And that doesn't mean, that may have been to where I was at. Where you were at, you may have had a blizzard. So I don't remember one from 67 where I lived here in Virginia. So doesn't mean it didn't happen. I just don't remember it. This is a Citra Mosaic Eldorado, and you could not hop triple IPA, 10%, big boy. This is a big boy beer here, guys. Please drink responsibly. Don't do nothing stupid, please. Packaged on 022122, so fairly recent. Several weeks old, not a month old yet. Let's see here. Again, guys, please drink responsibly. Don't do nothing stupid. If you're drinking 10% beers, you should not be driving even after one. So, over to Untappd, they have the exact same thing that's written on the front of the can here, guys. Tells you about the hops. And this is a triple, which is not a recognized style in the beer judging categories. So, an imperial, if you will. 10%, guys. 16 ounces too on top of that. So, be careful. Enjoy. Life is short. Don't make it any shorter than it should be by doing something stupid. As John Wayne once said, I think, life is hard. It's even harder when you're stupid. So, looks like orange juice coming out to me. Imagine that. From this brewery. Yeah. That is definitely orange juice looking coming out of the can there, guys. And these guys especially do these 10%, 10.5% triple IPAs off the freaking chain. I've been blown away by every single one that were this magnitude coming from this brewery. Jeremiah sends me these beers, and he's with the Hot Butcher brewery. And as much as I love their regular IPA, their lower ABV IPAs, the 6 and the 7, and then you're into your doubles at the 7.5, 8, and whatever there. And then you get into the triples, or the even the doubles are imperials. The triple, when I say triple, that usually means 10% or bigger. They do it outstandingly well. So that is a thick, heavy looking, pulpy orange juice in the glass. The appearance on this for a New England style beer is 12 out of 10. The color of that is absolutely perfect. Perfect. That could not look more like orange juice, other than that white foamy head, which you usually don't get on orange juice. But what's from here down absolutely looks like orange juice. Perfect. Let's check the nose. Let's see if it smells perfect. Citra, Mosaic, Eldorado, and Euconaut. 4 hops. Oh man, that smells off the chain, guys. I mean, citrusy, grapefruit, pineapple, oranges, tangerines, mango. I mean, it's got it all. I mean, it's, if you're thinking of a fruit and you put your nose to this and you smell it, you can smell those fragrances. I'm even getting a little bit of pears or apricots too, peaches. That smells outstanding, guys. And that look, I mean, that looks outstanding. So let's find out. Let's type in cheers, everybody. Cheers, Jeremiah, and everybody at Hot Butcher. Man, y'all know what you're doing. And ain't no doubt about it to this guy. Cheers. I get a little spicy note in there too, like it's a Southern Hemisphere hot. So I'm not sure. Maybe Euconaut is, or Eldorado. I don't think Eldorado is, but a little spicy note there. It's just amazing that they can produce a 10% ABV beer and you can't taste the alcohol in it. Wow. A lot like drinking those little umbrella drinks that you get if you go to those places, and some margaritas and stuff. I mean, it just depends on how sweet a liquor or liqueur that you like to drink. But some of them can be very, very sleepers, if you will. Tastes like you're drinking Kool-Aid or punch or something like that. Before you know it, you can't get out of your chair. Or if you do, you fall down. Well, absolutely fantastic. No doubt. That is a very tasty, well-made beer. And for a 10%er, guys, remember, I mean, it takes a lot of brewing expertise to be able to brew a 10% beer that just don't taste like rubbing alcohol or be super boozy. So, and again, I mean, it all depends on where your palate is and what you're used to drinking. I mean, if this had been the first New England style beer I've had, it would probably been super boozy and blew my palate out of my mouth. But where I'm at, yeah. I mean, one of these and you're done. I mean, you don't need to have any other beer after this, unless you want to get drunk or shit-faced. So, anyway, we're gonna go sip on it, see what we got to end up with there, guys. Be right back. All right, guys, I'm back. With the lacing on this glass. A lot of times when you get to these bigger 9, 10, 11%ers and bigger, you won't get a lot of lacing on the glass. I mean, the higher alcohol content probably has a lot to do with that. So having a 10% beer and having that lacing and that wonderful aromatic, super hoppy taste, again, another 10%er from Hot Butcher that is absolutely outstanding. World class in my opinion, but again, that's my opinion. You might not think it is. I do. And again, these guys do these beers exceptionally well. And when it gets to the monster beers, like the 10%ers like this, in this style, there's a very little competition. It is. I mean, they've got it, they've nailed it, and they've set the bar for everybody else. So, final show. Absolutely outstanding, guys. World class. I mean, couldn't have asked for anything better with that monster ABV, the super awesome hoppy, grapefruit, citrusy, orange, mango, everything that you could think of. I mean, if you think of that taste and you smell or taste this, you get those notes. I mean, you smell them, you taste them. So, 10, 100, It's absolutely outstanding, guys, to me. Blizzard of 67 from Hop Butcher. Beer Advocate has it at 91. Outstanding in their range. It is an outstanding beer. I would agree, but I'm a little bit biased. I think it's a little better than a 91. Untapped has it at 4.32. That's their solid A category. Again, I'm a little biased. I think it's a little better than an A beer. It's an A plus beer to me, guys. So whenever I drink something of this magnitude, it's that smooth and easy drinking, and alcohol is well hidden. That is everything coming together. That is the total package to me. So depending on price, like I said, I didn't buy this beer. It was sent to me, but unless it's absorbently expensive, which I kind of doubt it would be, it's worth every penny of it. I mean, if you was to go into a bar and get a world-class, outstanding, galaxy-class beer that's 10% and get a 16-ounce pour, it's probably going to cost you between 8 to 10 and maybe even more, even 11 to 12 for a 16-ounce pour. Not a 10-ounce, not an 8-ounce or a 6-ounce, but for a 16-ounce pour of a 10% beer in just about any establishment is going to cost you $10 probably for a 16-ounce pour. So, and that's what you're getting here, guys. So, unless you're paying a lot for the atmosphere, a band, or other things, it's probably not that expensive. So just realize that when you're drinking a beer of that magnitude, whether it's a triple IPA or bourbon barrel stout or whatever, when you're drinking something that's 9, 10, 11, 12% or even bigger, how much it costs to brew that beer. And if it's bourbon barrel, it's even more, because the barrel's sat in that brewery for so much time, taking up a space that regular beers could be taking up and sent out and make money on, and it's just sitting there. So there's a whole lot going into the pricing of beers, depending on ingredients, alcohol content, and how well it's made. So a lot of that has an effect to what I give a grade on a beer, knowing what it costs and how well it's produced and how much alcohol tastes and what other tastes I'm getting and aromas. There's a whole lot going into it with that 11 years of doing craft beer reviews. So, I mean, don't want to complicate it any more than it is, but I think this is an outstanding beer. And if you're a hophead and you're like these New England style beers of this magnitude, I think you'll agree with that. So if you've had Blizzard of 67 from Hop Butcher for the World, let me know what you think. Till we meet again, let's go see what's in the fridge. See you then.